Bands of America Grand National Championships are now in the history books. The band season that started way back in May, June, ended right here on this field tonight. There were 3 bands, in fact, that made Grand National Finals, had never performed here before. And the atmosphere all night here in Lucas Oil Stadium was electric. Homestead High School took the field first with their show called Model.
So our show is called Model, and it's about the creative process, where it starts out with the creative spark, and then it turns where she goes into frustration because she gets blank page syndrome and she can't really understand what she's getting down, and then she gets really frustrated. And part 3 is about getting a helping hand from your friends and really building each other up through those tough times. And then part 4 is just finally getting and making a masterpiece together and just celebrating with what we have in each other.
William Mason High School of Mason, Ohio put their color guard on pedestals. They were spectacular. The show called I See You.
Lucas Oil Stadium is a very dynamic area to perform in, and it's nothing like I've ever performed in before over the 4 years. It's always felt different, but we've been able to adjust, and I've always felt that every single time I step on that field, it feels more and more comfortable. I'm looking forward to just seeing all my hard work over all 4 years just pay off, and just release everything that I've worked hard for, and seeing all of my students that I've encouraged and led throughout all 4 of my years to the greatest heights that they've ever known. And I just want to leave a legacy on the field tonight.
Prosper High School of Prosper, Texas, their first time in a Grand National Finals, and it was especially sweet for them because back at the Dallas-Fort Worth Regional this year, they made it into finals, but there was a huge thunderstorm. Finals got rained out, so it was very sweet to see them on the field here at Lucas Oil Stadium tonight.
Please welcome the Prosper High School marching band. Prosper's program is entitled
It is so overwhelming and so beautiful, and it's priceless to watch my daughter on the field. It is amazing. I cried. They all cried. We jumped for joy.
Dobyns-Bennett High School of Tennessee filled this field at Lucas Oil Stadium with yellow and orange. It was a beautiful show. Lots of stages on the field, putting the performers up high in a show called Rise Above.
We worked so hard this season, and you hear all about leading up to this moment. And there's so many parts in our show where we just have huge full ensemble effects, and that really illuminates just the power in our show. And I'm ready to go out there and just leave it all on the field and walk away as a senior and know that we left everything that we could do.
We, as a band, want to rise above and go above and beyond what we are expected to, go above expectations we set on ourselves, what others set on ourselves, and just overcome that and achieve.
You have all these band students from different parts of the country coming in and just being their best and all coming together for this musical performance.
There's so many emotions coming when I want to play in Lucas Oil, because there's the crowd that's so supportive and just supports you, supports me, and supports every other band.
Another first-timer in Grand National Finals, Jenks High School from Jenks, Oklahoma. And by the time their show was over, you might have felt like you had a little bit of axle grease on you. You went to the garage with Jenks.
It is the most uplifting environment. Like, our kids were walking through the convention center to get our bags to come, do our thing. And people we didn't even know were stopping in the hall and cheering us on. Like, that's what band is about. That's what this program is about, is like supporting each other, because at the end of the day, like, we're all working towards the same goal. We're all doing the same thing.
I can't even describe how happy I am with this show. It's just so many things came together to make one beautiful moment, and tonight we get to finish it off really great. In the Lucas Oil Stadium, everything is a lot bigger than it is at home, and it just feels like the most important time in the world, the most important place in the world to be right there on the 50, and it's really special.
The third band making their first appearance in finals tonight, O'Fallon Township of Illinois. They covered the entire field at Lucas Oil Stadium in white canvas. In fact, the show is called Stretching the Canvas.
I'm so proud of everyone, and I love what we do. Just making this beautiful music with people I love so much. It's awesome.
To have our season end this way with our first finalist spot in O'Fallon history is pretty incredible. You know, it's hard saying goodbye to marching season, and it's hard saying goodbye to the show because it's so beautifully designed. So to get to do it one last time in front of this crowd amongst these amazing bands is awesome.
It's incredible because I used to be a freshman that didn't even know what BOA was, and now I just performed in the greatest competition of the country in the finals round.
I am so proud of all of the people on my team because we've worked so hard all season to get where we are today, and it's just a great experience.
The highest finish ever for the Golden Regiment of Blue Springs, Missouri. Their show from a different angle.
Performing in Lucas Oil Stadium is absolutely mind-blowing. You look up and I don't think the stands ever stop, especially when they're filled with fans all the way up to the 600s, and you get to see that Lucas Oil in big red letters sitting at the very center of the stand, and that's just where you perform, and you just see all of these fans filling the crowd, and it's mind-blowing.
We just had the show of our life out there. It was an incredible run, and I can't be more proud of the people out there.
It's electrifying. Nothing can describe that feeling. Those kids have been on fire all week. They have the show of their life like that tonight. It just, we're so excited for them.
I know they're sad that it's over. I know they're excited that their performance was great. That was one of our best runs of the season. But I think some of us are sad. I don't mean to cry on camera, but I think some of us are sad. I think this season's been really special. That show meant a lot to us.
It was a full dose of patriotic fever for Broken Arrow in their show called The United States of America.
Performing in Lucas Oil Stadium is like entering a new world and just letting go of everything and leaving your heart on the field and just giving your all. I am tremendously proud of those girls. I have seen them from when they were brand new newbies to now when they're performing here, and I couldn't ask for a better guard.
It's just breathtaking, getting to see all the emotion of all 4 years combined into one final run. It's absolutely breathtaking. getting to be with the crowd and feeling all their energy, pumping up the band and pumping up me, and just getting to soak it all in. My last run here, it's really emotional, getting to seeing all my 4 years go by like in the blink of an eye.
Avon High School combined Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet with an aquarium. The show is called A Fish Tale.
Break it up!
I feel incredible. Grand National Finals is always a performance that I will always remember. The energy's so high, the audience is great. I mean, we worked this whole season for this. We built this program and we worked so hard for this moment, and it's amazing. I'm so proud. These band members inspire me every single day. They inspire me to be a better person and a hard worker, and they're fantastic performers and even better people.
I'm super excited. The performance had a lot of energy. I could definitely tell an improvement over semifinals, which is what the band was working for.
The Tarpon Springs Outdoor Performance Ensemble based their show on the book and movie Ready Player One.
Honestly, the energy that came from this family through all the trials and tribulations we had, from getting rained out to complicated props to getting hurt, just pushing through all of it really means a lot. We began with the end in mind, and this was our end. How we want to feel coming onto this field tonight, any regrets, the pride we feel in ourselves of coming together as a team, that's what we thought about at band camp.
Those who paid close attention to the 2018 Bands of America season may have noticed that there were a lot of shows that had boats in them one way or another. Chief among them, a show called Valhalla, a huge boat on the field floated by Carmel High School.
we're definitely set up and prepared to have a great run, but it's always a great feeling to be out here and connect with the emotions in the audience.
My favorite part about being a BOA finalist would definitely be just all the experiences and just knowing that everyone that's on the field and off the field is all cheering for you and everyone around you.
Well, over the summer, we're out there for hours on end, sweating and working really hard, and we can't really see an end point at that time when it's 9 hours on a blacktop field. But once we come here, all of that work pays off.
The program coordinator for Wando High School is an artist. There was lots of art in Wando's show by a thread.
I am proud of this band so much. They mean everything to me. They're my family. They've worked so hard over the past season, more than I've ever seen them work before, and I just couldn't thank them enough for what they've done and the show that they just gave. And now we're a family, and everybody is just so united together.
The Westchester University drumline playing the bands back out onto the field, all 12 of them returning to Lucas Oil Stadium to find out who the 2018 Bands of America Grand National Champion will be.
From Fort Wayne, Indiana, the Homestead High School Marching Band. From Mason, Ohio, the William Mason High School Marching Band. From Prosper, Texas, the Prosper High School Marching Band. From Kingsport, Tennessee, the Dobyns-Bennett High School Marching Band. From Jenks, Oklahoma, the Jenks High School Marching Band. From O'Fallon, Illinois, the O'Fallon Township High School Marching Band. From Blue Springs, Missouri, the Blue Springs High School Marching Band. From Broken Arrow, Oklahoma, the Broken Arrow High School Marching Band. From Avon, Indiana, the Avon High School Marching Band. From Tarpon Springs, Florida, the Tarpon Springs Outdoor Performance Ensemble. From Carmel, Indiana, the Carmel High School Marching Band. From Mount Pleasant, South Carolina, the Wando High School Marching Band. And our Grand National Class A champion from Paris, Kentucky, the Bourbon County High School Marching Band.
My favorite part about BOA is definitely getting to meet all the new people, especially during drum major massing, getting to meet all the new drum majors.
My favorite part about BOA is the message it sends to young musicians. The idea of coming together to celebrate something greater than ourselves is unlike anything else in this world. It's invaluable.
I love seeing other bands and talking to other bands because that's when you truly get to experience people who work as hard as you do at this activity, and it's truly amazing to get to talk to those people and meet those people.
My favorite thing about BOA is just the opportunity that they give students. I mean, to be here is absolutely incredible, and to put a highlight on what these students are doing, you know, the amount of hard work that goes into this, the beautiful design behind all of it. You know, I've performed at Lucas Oil. It's just an experience that the students are never going to forget, and neither will we.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear for all of our 2018 Bands of America Grand National Championship finalist bands. And now, in keeping with the Bands of America tradition, when I give the cue to break ranks, all band members may break to meet acknowledge, and congratulate each other, as well as our Bands of America Grand National Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, all of these band members are your winners in life. Go for it! Break ranks!
What an amazing night, and to share the field with all of these incredible students, staff members was absolutely unbelievable. I couldn't be more proud of our kids and our parents, the support of our school corporation and school community, the entire community of Carmel. I just thank everybody. It's just an incredible night for us.
I love seeing these kids come here and experience this for the first time, seeing our freshmen experience this for the first time, because it gives these kids such an amazing opportunity that they don't get anywhere else. That's my favorite part of this activity.
Music genuinely brings people together, and I think BOA is a chance for people from all across the nation to get together and just love music and love performing. And I've seen some amazing shows, I've been a part of an amazing show, and it's just, we're glad to be here, and I think it's great.
My favorite part about BOA is the people. I've enjoyed talking to everybody and just meeting all kinds of people.
Everybody is just so inclusive, everybody's so nice to each other, and it's just a great way to meet people, and it's just fun. It's great. I love it.
See this vision that you have way back in January or February when you start on it, and you wonder if it's going to work. And then you go through all these changes and tweaks, and you try this and that doesn't work, and you have the hard days, you have the good days, and then you get to this last moment in time, and like Lindsay said, you're kind of sad that it's over, but you feel really good just knowing that it all came together in the end, and just what the kids were able to do. They were able to do something a lot larger than they ever thought was possible. It's amazing.
I'm always really, really proud of what we can make of everything, and how people who are barely able to march at the beginning of the season are able to come so far and learn so many things.